I've always said, if you need Viagra, you're probably with the wrong girl. Well, yes, I've fired a lot of people. Generally, I like other people to fire because it's always a lousy task. But I have fired many people. I will fight for you with every breath in my body, and I will never, ever let you down. Well, real estate is always good, as far as I'm concerned. If you look at what's going on with your gasoline prices. They're going to go to $5, $6, $7, and we don't have anybody in Washington that calls OPEC and says, "Fellas, it's time. It's over. You're not going to do it anymore." My whole life is about winning. I don't lose often. I almost never lose. I've always won, and I'm going to continue to win. And that's the way it is. I do have my ducks in line if I want to do it, but I'd love to see the Republicans pick somebody that was going to win and take over this country and, frankly, to use the expression, make America great again. China gets their oil from Libya. Why isn't China involved? They're going out spending billions of dollars a day on trying to take over the world economically. And we're spending billions and billions and billions of dollars on policing the world. Why isn't China involved with Libya? That we don't get oil from Libya, China does. I support health care for people. I want people well taken care of. But I also want health care that we can afford as a country. I have people and friends closing down their businesses because of Obamacare. It's a great thing when you can show that you've been successful and that you've made a lot of money and that you've employed a lot of people. A certificate of live birth is not the same thing by any stretch of the imagination as a birth certificate. We need strength, we need energy, we need quickness, and we need brain in this country to turn it around. I don't like losers. I saw a report yesterday. There's so much oil all over the world, they don't know where to dump it. And Saudi Arabia says, "Oh, there's too much oil." They came back yesterday. Did you see the report? They want to reduce oil production. Do you think they're our friends? They're not our friends. A lot of people feel very good about Mitt Romney, and I think he's going to do a great job. Everything in life is luck. Do you mind if I sit back a little? Because your breath is very bad. What separates the winners from the losers is how a person reacts to each new twist of fate. As long as you're going to be thinking anyway, think big. I like thinking big. If you're going to be thinking anything, you might as well think big. Experience taught me a few things. One is to listen to your gut, no matter how good something sounds on paper. The second is that you're generally better off sticking with what you know. And the third is that sometimes your best investments are the ones you don't make. The first thing the secretary types is the boss. If you're going to be thinking, you may as well think big. Without passion, you don't have energy. Without energy, you have nothing. You have to think anyway, so why not think big? Sometimes by losing a battle, you find a new way to win the war. Sometimes your best investments are the ones you don't make. I don't make deals for the money. I've got enough, much more than I'll ever need. I do it to do it. Part of being a winner is knowing when enough is enough. Sometimes you have to give up the fight and walk away and move on to something that's more productive. Anyone who thinks my story is anywhere near over is sadly mistaken. A little more moderation would be good. Of course, my life hasn't exactly been one of moderation. When somebody challenges you, fight back. Be brutal, be tough. The point is that you can't be too greedy. We will make America strong again. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again. The 1990s sure aren't like the 1980s. It's always good to be underestimated. One of the key problems today is that politics is such a disgrace. Good people don't go into government. I try to learn from the past, but I plan for the future by focusing exclusively on the present. That's where the fun is. Money was never a big motivation for me, except as a way to keep score. The real excitement is playing the game. Together, we will make America strong again. We will make wealthy again. We will make America proud again. we will make America safe again. And yes, together, we will make America great again. Thank you. God bless you. And God bless America. I have made the tough decisions, always with an eye toward the bottom line. Perhaps it's time America was run like a business. No dream is too big. No challenge is too great. Nothing we want for our future is beyond our reach. I wasn't satisfied just to earn a good living. I was looking to make a statement. In the end, you're measured not by how much you undertake, but by what you finally accomplish. That's one of the nice things. I mean, part of the beauty of me is that I'm very rich. So if I need $600 million, I can put $600 million myself. That's a huge advantage. I must tell you, that's a huge advantage over the other candidates. Well, I am a Republican, and I would run as a Republican. And I have a lot of confidence in the Republican Party. I don't have a lot of confidence in the president. I think what's happening to this country is unbelievably bad. We're no longer a respected country. Obama does not like the issue of where he was born. It's tangible, it's solid, it's beautiful. It's artistic from my standpoint, and I just love real estate. Every time you walk down the street, people are screaming, "You're fired." I'm a bit of a painted Barnum. I make stars out of everyone. You know the funny thing, I don't get along with rich people. I get along with the middle class and the poor people better than I get along with the rich people. Today, and I'm very strongly against tax increases. The most basic duty of government is to defend the lives of its own citizens. Any government that fails to do so is a government unworthy to lead. People love me. And you know what? I have been very successful. Everybody loves me. I mean, there's no arguing. There is no anything. There is no beating around the bush. "You're fired" is a very strong term. It is time to remember that old wisdom our soldiers will never forget, that whether we are black or brown or white, we all bleed the same red blood of patriots, we all enjoy the same glorious freedoms, and we all salute the same great American flag. I'm the #1 developer in New York, I'm the biggest in Atlantic City, and maybe we'll keep it that way. If you're interested in balancing work and pleasure, stop trying to balance them. Instead, make your work more pleasurable.